when you accept the fact that sometimes seasons are dry and times they are hard, and that God is the control of both the hard time and the good time, I think it will propel you. It will make you, when you discover the sense of divine refuge, because the hope of them is in God and not in yourself. You understand that every season that you find yourself into will not last for eternity. Season comes and season goes. If you face the season of hardship, don't give up or think that that is the end of your life. For after dry season, here comes rainy season. Sometimes it's discouraging when it seems as the dry season in your life is lengthening. Some of the expectations are not coming forth. A lot of things you put in your mind or you're working for, you're not seeing the dividend. Things you lay your hand upon is not bringing forth fruit. You get discouraged. But if you understand that it is God, that's when I talk about you using biblical mind to understand that God is in control of the whole season, then your hope will not be shattered. Igbo man see Ota Odinjo. That is the hope we have in the Lord. Then some will say, Pastor, it's like it's getting worse day by day. That is the way you see it. My prayer is that you will not live a life when you begin to think that your yesterday is better than your today. That's my prayer for you. You can never live a life when you begin to conclude in your life that yesterday is better than today. Maybe because of the predicaments and afflictions around you. You will not live such life. Your today will be better than your yesterday. Because your tomorrow will be greater than your today. That is why we are here. That is where the topics come from. Because if you prepare your yesterday, if you prepare your today, your tomorrow yesterday, then you will arrive at the right place. If you prepare your tomorrow yesterday, if you start preparing it today, it might be a little bit late, but you can combine yesterday and today. Then you need extra grace to make up tomorrow to be great for you. That is why today that you are seeing, you don't play with it, because it's like your time is running late. You are a little bit backward because you have checked yourself. You said, by now I'm supposed to be here and you are not there. That means you're a little bit backward. So what you do, don't go back, forge ahead. Paul said, this is one thing I do. Reaching forth, doesn't go back. Reaching forth those things that are before me. I focus. Don't get tired because you fell today. Micah chapter 7 verse 8. Laugh not over me, O my enemy, that I am done today, because tomorrow I will rise. So what makes who you are, what makes you who you are, is the ability and the capability to rise from where you are falling. That is your hope. But if you remain where you are, you remain there. That is when they say this person has failed. Another one is when a man or a woman begin to look for whom to hold, whom to rest on, and said, you are the reason why I fail. Then you are a complete failure. That was why we are still suffering, because Adam did not own up to his mistake. Whenever you make a mistake, own up to your mistake, stand out, fight it. If there is need of apology, apologize and move forward. Praise God. You don't correct mistake with a mistake. So many young ladies could not move forward because they try to correct mistake with a mistake. You are not married, you get pregnant. Then you go and abort. That's number one mistake. Then the person that pregnant you, another one, is not the person you want to marry. Then because you are pregnant, you decided to marry the person. That's another mistake. Automatically the marriage will not stand. You are trying to correct a mistake with what? A mistake. You've made a mistake. Go on with your life. Ask God for mercy. Okay, two of us are not compatible. We can't marry. I've made this mistake. I won't touch the baby. It's your baby. God will have mercy on me. I know I've made a mistake. Daddy, mommy, forgive me. Oh God, forgive me. God will forgive you. When the child is finally born, take care of the child very well. Move on with your life. That child might even be the president of the world tomorrow. He said, I married him because I got pregnant. And all my life is challenged. You are the one that is making the mistake. That is why you need to hold yourself in a relationship. It's a marriage bed undefined. You don't need to live anyhow. You have to abstain yourself from sexual immorality so that you don't make a mistake that will ruin your life. Dating a man having sex with him is already a mistake. Conceiving is the worst. That is when you hear some young men will tell you, I'm not ready to father any baby now. Take 20,000, go and wipe it off. The person wants to destroy your life completely, and you will collect the money, stupidly go and abort. You did not think that so many people that go for abortion, they will not come back alive. Some go for abortion and never have a child again. You didn't think that. Maybe the first one you did was successful. You know, sometimes it's good for us to understand that everything in life, according to the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, has season and time. When it is not your season, it's not your season. If you force yourself into it, you will jump out. Because it's not your season. Hallelujah. And whenever you hear instruction, walk with it. The person that is talking to you is not a fool. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 13 and 14. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 13 and 14.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 13.
And he says,
take hold of instruction.
Take fast hold of instruction.
Actively seek it.
Actively put it into practice.
Grip it
Actively
firmly.
seek for that instruction.
Grip it firmly.
Hold it firmly.
And do not let it go.
Don't let it go.
Guide her.
Guide that instruction, for that instruction is your life.
Do not enter the path of the wicked.
Don't go into the path of the wicked.
And do not go the way of evil men.
The ways of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Come by it and go away. Go away. Don't pass. Don't go. Don't try. All that instruction. I was talking to one girl last year, November. The thing came on me so strong. I said, desist from whatever that do with, whatever that has to do with sexual immorality. Desist from men. I see your life shattered. I see your life messed up. I started talking to her November, October, November. This I keep warning her. I said, this is like, I don't know, the wind is coming very close. The only thing that will destroy your destiny is men. The ones you are into, you've not come out. And I see you making another mistake. God is trying to have mercy on you. I saw her in church last week. I passed through by her. God said, I am so wrought with her because she has made a mistake that will ruin my life. I thought, I said, see, you have entered. God said, it's standing with you. Don't go close to my altar. You always say, self-help. I removed the microphone because it was in the church. So you've entered another one. If you eventually touch this child in the womb, you will die. I will make sure you will die. She was shocked because when I was passing, the baby in the womb said, Pastor Nandi, don't let her kill me, she want to kill me. I said, you are ready? He said, yes. It's just 5 to 6 weeks, so nobody knows it. You don't notice it. It's just 5 to 6 weeks. It has not even started showing her body. But she has one very tiny body. Yesterday, she was on the deliverance yesterday. I spoke to her rudely. So when I was warning you, you think I was joking. You know, sometimes when I'm teaching, I say some things. I might not call your name. I might walk close to you, stand by your side, and be speaking what God told me about you, and be using it to their advantage. Must I call your name? Bible said, those who have ear, let them hear what the Spirit says. That is why many people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. You are waiting for the prophet, for the man of God to call your name and tell you it. That is not nonsense. Arrant nonsense. And so many people are dying because they know nothing about God and the word of God. What is supposed to be driving out, you are not driving out. You don't listen to instruction when they are giving it. They are warning you. Stop, stop, stop. You don't want to stop. You want to live life to the fullness. Life has no fullness. Where many people died, that is the grave. Even soon or will be here. Life has no fullness. Go and check. I'm telling the person I believe the fullness of life. I'll come back to tell you. She is pregnant for an old woman, an old man. You know, some girls are very dirty. Very dirty. I said, have you tell your brother sister? He said, no, I'll tell your brother sister. If you go to the hotel now because if I slap you, I'll tell you. I'll call family meeting for you. Nani will call the meeting. I'll tell them that you're about to marry. You didn't tell them. They will say, no, I will now ask you to go and bring your husband. You see, then I said, what is what I will do? In fact, I've called the elder brother in Abuja. I've called the elder sister. I begin to call family meeting. You can't put shame on my head. So you will tell them what I told you and where you arrive at. Where is the man? Give me the man's number. So that let me tell the man that we are preparing for the day they will come for bride price to pay the bride. They say that as that is how far we go. And if you make any mistake, I will tell God personally, I will go try for you. If you did not do what I asked you to do. She cried trouble yesterday. Somebody that I'm trying to give life. The business she's doing, I started it so that you don't go around looking for who you will beg for money. So you will say, it's because nobody helped me. I gave you money to start business. So that at least you can buy pants. You don't look for anybody. Then you went and mess yourself up. The wicked things that they inflict in your body, I make sure that they cleanse up. Your body became smooth. You now arrive. You have to be careful and understand that season does not last forever. Season does not last forever. You are going around. Any man you meet, he will give you 100,000, give you 200,000. Season does not last forever. Doesn't last forever. When you find yourself in a difficult season, put your hope in the Lord, knowing fully well that it won't last forever. It will last for a while. If your hope is strong, it will come and go. Praise God. Last week we stopped at the evening, right? The evening season, right? Are we together? We stopped at where? The evening season. So I will finish it today. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there must be a revival in this place. I will teach you how you can operate in your season and how you will know when your season comes, so that you will use the opportunity and make out something for yourself. It's a mystery, and it's more spiritual than physical. It takes a man that understands God to know when his season comes. Sometimes it is being revealed in the dream, and if you don't understand it, it will come and go. Genesis chapter 41. Genesis chapter 41. Genesis chapter 41. You will start from verse 37 to 49. Then we jump to 53.
Genesis chapter 41 verse 37. Now the plan seemed good to Pharaoh and to all his servants. So Pharaoh said to the servants, "Can we find a man like this, a man equal to Joseph, in whom is the divine spirit of God?" Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Since your God has shown you all this, there is no one as discerning and clear-headed and wise as you are. You shall have charge over my house, and all my people shall be covered."
Sometimes God does not want to change some situation in your life, because God wants to first of all change your heart. So many of us, because of our heart, God will not change some things in your life, no matter how you pray. God will want to first of all change your heart. There are a lot of things in you, or that is something that your version now cannot take. So that version of you must change for that thing to come. There are some things you cannot receive. There are some revelation you cannot receive because you cannot handle it. If you are waiting for God, there are some prophecies that will not come to you because you can't take it. There are some things God will not reveal to some people because you cannot explain. You can't say it to them. It's not everything Holy Ghost will tell somebody, because some people will not drop the message very well. You see a woman that is married, that is going around sleeping with men, and they enter the church. And God will open your eyes and you saw the woman. You just come, "Hey, madam! Hi! You are not living, you don't die. I see you. You are married?" He said, "Yes." "Hi! I see you sleeping with one man and another woman. You have slept with almost all the men around the street. True or false?" Out of fear, the woman who said, "It's true." And truth is true. And tomorrow you expect the woman to come and receive counseling. If I let you come to that church again. In fact, if she goes out and you hear any bad story small about you, your own of it. Because you think, that wicked pastor, I know he's not a good prophet. When I go there, he was trying trying to insult me, I know God will expose him. You can talk to Madam. Madam, you gotta have mercy on you. What my eyes see. See me later. When you talk to her one-on-one, 10 minutes, you will see her crying. She'll be broken in her heart. Pastor, help me. That is why I come. Sometimes I don't even know what to do. I'm handling one now. The husband is in abroad. And she came to me to lie to me. He said, Pastor, somebody gave me your number yesterday and decided to come and see you today. They came to your church on Sunday. I just want you to help me. I am tired. My husband people, they want to kill me. I don't know why they hate me. God said to my heart, tell her to shut up. I said, Madam, shut up. Shut up. Who do you think you are talking to? The person that gave me my number, did he tell you who I am? He said, he said, you're a very strange man of God. I said, but did he tell you that I'm a prophet? He said, yes. I said, now stop. Let me now tell you the story that you want to tell me. You did the first abortion, the second abortion in the absence of your husband. Is it the right thing? Why won't the brothers and the sisters tell their brother what you are doing here in Nigeria? And you said that they are wicked. Which one is wicked? Are you not one that is wicked? Or you want their brother to come back and continue from your mess so that you will die and you will go marry another person? You are the one that is wicked. I said, and you said that the marriage is tired. And you are lying to your father because you know your father will not accept it. You are telling the man, another one that will kill you. You even lied to the man. You told him that the man that is in abroad pregnant you and left for abroad. Two of us said it's true. She looked back. It was like, Pastor, how do you know? I said, now you want to go and use trick. Talk to your father so that your father will go from the back and return the blind price so that you will secretly. I said the day that man will bring out card to share, that was the day your mess will come out. And from that day the marriage will be cut off and you will have your life to regret. She started crying. Now she is in deliverance, doing very well, and she's happy. So that will help you. But cut off that relationship. Your marriage, you waited. What I will do when your husband come back again, I'm going to force your husband to take you back. I find out that you cannot stay without him. That was the mistake so many young ladies are making. You want to marry somebody in abroad and stay here in Nigeria, and you know yourself. And when they tell you, say it doesn't matter. That season will dry up and you will regret your life. When the man gets to know what you are doing here, you will get abandoned. If you cannot get my visa and my passport for us to go to where you are, what is marriage after all? It's not husband and wife. Husband in abroad, wife in Nigeria. 4 years, 5 years, and you are bringing you over. Don't blame you. And the irony of it is that over there, the young man has a white woman. He said, I use her to get paper. People break it down. Then you use it to get children. Then use that one to get paper. And some people will be talking, my husband is my brother. My husband is my brother. Because he's sending $10,000 for you. And before you know it, you go and be messing up. Destroying your life. 6 years, you've not seen the man you call your husband. Your last child is 6 years. He doesn't even know his father. When I was in a plane, one man came back from abroad. The son ran away. Mommy, 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 mommy. Somebody is coming to carry me. He said, who is somebody? Your daddy. He said, no. Is that my uncle that is my daddy? The husband asked, who is the uncle? Who is the uncle that I don't know? This uncle I used to come to our house is my daughter. May God have mercy on us. Take hold fast of His truth. Keep it. Don't deviate from it. It is your life. Change your life. There are some things that God needs to change in your life to give you what you expect. Many of our prayers are not answered because of our heart. Your thoughts is chasing the blessing away. Your thoughts is chasing the blessings. Change that fashion of you so that what you expect will come. You want to conceive and you are like 3 children. God will change that heart of wickedness before a child will enter there. He said, God did not answer me prayer. I've been praying for me to conceive and I can't conceive. What kind of thing is this? It's a season. The children that are coming to you, that are not, how are you treating them? Somebody try to come around you and slap you. You think I'm your mother. Come on, get out. And you want to conceive. The dream was a dream that will change life. That God is supposed to go and show the dream to the people He has covenant with. But the people that He has covenant with does not have the capability and ability and the capacity to bring it out, to make the dream to come to pass. So God left Jacob and went and revealed to Pharaoh. If I give this dream to Jacob, if Jacob has what it takes to make the dream to come to pass. No. Somebody say, Father, help me.
Father, help me.
He doesn't have what it takes to bring the dream to come to pass. And God went to reveal it all to Pharaoh. 2 reasons that made him to reveal it to Pharaoh. 1, there is a man in the prison that his season is about to start. 2, the person that has the ability and what it takes to keep people is shame. God revealed it. Joseph was in Egypt, not in Israel. And Bible said, read for me.
Verse 41. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, See, I have set you in charge all over the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh took off his signet ring from his hand and put it on Joseph's hand.
Pharaoh said to Joseph, from today I have set you in charge. You are the one in charge. Everything that is going to happen in Egypt, you will now be in charge. When he finished that, he removed the symbol of authority, the ring, and handed it over to Joseph. After today, the authority will be given to somebody.
Amen.
The version of you that will receive it, you have to prepare for it. Joseph has prepared himself in the prison. Like I was telling you last week, Joseph entered the prison as what? Let me know what I got together. As a dreamer, God bless you. And came out as what? Interpreter. So you find out that the version of the first Joseph cannot take care of the city. He has to change. He grew from a dreamer to an interpreter. He no longer dreams now. Dream, come and tell me what you drew. I will tell you maturity. Some people dream now, you can't interpret your dream. You look for someone, please sir, I have the dream, I'm confused. But you grow to a stage whereby if you have dream, you can tell what the dream is talking about. Maybe you need 1 or 2 insight. Praise God. Read, sir.
Then Pharaoh took off his signet ring from his hand and put it on Joseph's hand, and dressed him in official vestments of fine linen, and put on a chain gold around his neck. He had him ride in his second chariot, and runners proclaimed before him, Attention, bow the knee, and he set him over Moreover, Pharaoh said to Joseph, though I am Pharaoh, yet without your permission shall no man raise his hand to do anything or set his foot to go anywhere in all the land of Egypt. All classes of people shall submit to your authority. Then Pharaoh named Joseph Zephanath, and he gave him Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, prince of as his wife. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt to inspect and govern it. Now Joseph had been in Egypt 13 years and was 30 years old.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Now find out what happened here. Joseph entered at 17. He entered Egypt at the age of 17. Now he's 30. So he has stayed 13 years in a land, in a strange land. He spent 13 years there. And become prime minister at 30 years. That is still in his afternoon. But they have never forgotten to give him. He has already prepared his life in his afternoon. I told you that morning season is from a year to 25 years. So from 26 to 45 years is afternoon. Joseph is 30 years now. To 50. 26 to 50 years is your afternoon. Then from 51 to 75 is your evening. Then from 76 and above is your night. And that is the time of rest. This evening where we are now is the time of legacy. When you begin to correct the mistake you make in the morning and afternoon, then you have your children in the evening. You're supposed to have your children when you get to the evening stage of your life. The evening season of your life, you're supposed to have your children. Your children will begin to tell them, see, Chukudi, before, I never know that there is a hole here. I'm supposed to cross this hole in the afternoon. But when I get there, I tripped and I fell inside the hole. And it took me 10 years to come out of the hole to continue my journey. So when you get to this place, Chukudi, don't trek, do what? Jump. You begin to correct. You begin to correct. Legacy. This is the time you build estates. Leave something that your children will live for. All your struggle in the afternoon, you begin to package them in the evening. Gather your things. Okay, I have 2-story building in our life. This is the person, the barrister I put in charge. You begin to gather your things. You people will not sell the house. That is what I did in my afternoon. So this your afternoon, make good use of it. It's a season. Let me shock you. It doesn't last forever. Will you be 25 years forever? And so many of us, there is something you don't understand. That nothing might be working for you, but there is something that no matter what you do in life, they keep moving. Nothing stops there. Your age. As year pass, you have one. As year pass, you have one. Whether you are achieving anything or you are not achieving anything, your age is moving forward. To use it very well. This is the time to invest in praying and fasting. As a young lady, as a young man, this is the time for revival. This is the time to seek for Christ. This is the time to go for programs. This is the time to go from place to place, raising banner for Jesus Christ. Telling people more about Him that died and rise again. the hope for tomorrow. The time you see a sick and tell the sick, rise up and go, for you are healed. This is the time. This is the time you praise and worship God. This is the time that your prayers are sent to heavens and the angel begin to dance as your voice. This is the time. When the man gets into the palace, everything changed. What has your death or your presence done in your family? Ask yourself that question. As a girl, as a boy, what have your presence done in your family? So many of us, we allow our presence to even bring shame to the family. When your father or your mother will look at you and say, my pikin, your shame will shame me. Praise God. What? Tell me. What has your presence? Has it brought joy to your family? Your father, your mother, they are still alive. Have they seen you and said, my daughter, you are blessed. My son, you are blessed. For this which you have done. Or to tell you what kind of a child are you? I did not live this kind of life. Your mother did not live this kind of life. Where did you exhibit it from? If not for one thing, I will say I'm not your father. Is that what you have brought to your family? When you don't walk in your season, that is what you get. Because your season will pass you. So many adults today cannot reverse their age. You have to trust. You will see some elderly people and they say, hi. That's the regret. They are regretting their life. Some get married, they are regretting their marriage. Because you did not make use of your season well. Put your hand on your head and say, Father, help me to use my season. If you believe it, say louder, amen.